Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and another day of Vlogmas. Today I'm going to roll it back to a few weeks back when Hermes came to Chicago to Union Station to present the Hermes in the Making exhibit. During this exhibit, we will learn about the artisans who make these beautiful, expensive bags, the gloves, the scarves, the fine china. I actually learned how to stitch the way Hermes does their stitching. And we even learn a little bit about how to figure out how you could work for Hermes. It's a very interesting, and I strongly suggest that you take some time to learn more about this company and the beautiful creations that they make. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know in the comments below what you think. Hey guys, alright, so let me let you know why I'm at Union Station today. So this is part of preparing for my Halloween costume, doing a little background research. There is an exhibit today at Union Station, Hermes in the Making. And so I'm here for that today. All right, you guys, so we are headed into the Hermes exhibit.
I just wanted to leave a tip.
Oh, please don't. Thank you.
Yeah, are you totally
good?
sure?
Hermes is very generous. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, it's
Very
like
nice.
volunteers in the restaurant business.
Oh, thank you. That's very generous. Oh, thank you. Very sure. Thank you.
So the first stop is going to be at the glove making demonstration, and the gentleman that you're going to hear from has been making gloves for 40 years, 23 for Hermes.
They only have 45 people that make gloves.
Nous faisons que 8000 paires
They only make 8,000
par
pairs a
an
year
pour le monde entier.
for the worldwide.
45 people.
Voilà.
Wow.
Car
And they're made this way. Ils sont faits comme ça.
c'est très minutieux et très long.
C'est pour ça qu'ils coûtent si
Voilà.
cher.
On espère l'année prochaine en faire
They
un peu
hope
plus.
to next year they can make a little more
Mais-
pairs of gloves, but
Tout dépend des collections.
all depends on the models that they come out with.
Et
Très intéressant.
voilà. Et nous formons beaucoup. Car nous avons
They
aussi eu
train a
beaucoup de
lot
gens
of
qui sont
people.
partis à la retraite. Nous humidifions
He starts off by humidifying
La
the
peau
leather
partout.
everywhere.
Je ne le fais pas parce qu'elle
He's
est.
not going to do it all because he's already
Je
did it
prends
a few
toujours la même
times
peau.
today.
Nous talquons la peau
He puts talc powder on the
partout,
skin
partout,
side.
partout. Ensuite, on va tirer la peau.
Now he's going to stretch
D'abord
the
dans le sens
glove
de la largeur de la
in
peau.
the direction of the
Pour trouver
size
la-
of the
la
glove,
longueur de la
the
paire de
length
gants.
of the glove.
Et ici, je tire tout le long de la peau.
He stretches all along.
Et je vais vous montrer où se freine
And
le
he's
gant.
going to show you guys where he's going to get the gloves from.
Nous faisons une paire par peau.
One pair of gloves per piece of leather.
Comme
Either
ça,
this way or
ou comme
this
ça,
way,
ou comme ça.
or even this way. Always
Mais
in the
après,
same
tout
direction.
ce que je vais faire, mes pouces à part et mes entredoigts à part, tout dans le même sens.
All in the same direction.
Et maintenant, je vais tirer la peau de long.
Now he's going to pull it to length.
Donc vous pouvez remarquer la souplesse qu'il y a.
So you can see how stretchy and easy it is to work with.
Ensuite, je vais prendre mes mesures.
Now he's going to measure leather.
Ici,
Here,
tout le cuir qu'il y a en
all
plus,
the excess leather you see on the side.
je vais le retravailler dans l'autre
He's going
sens,
to work in this direction
de façon à ce
so
que
that
ça ne bouge plus.
it doesn't stretch anymore in that direction by the fingers.
Donc nous avons des modèles en carton comme vous voyez pour chaque
So they
pointure.
have these patterns, the cardboard patterns for every single different size. So he stretches it until it doesn't stretch anymore in that direction.
Quand le gant est prêt,
Now that the glove is ready,
donc il ne bouge plus comme
it
ça.
will not stretch in this direction
Donc
anymore.
je le coupe au ciseau,
So he would trim all the excess around the model.
donc il ne bouge pas dans ce
It
sens.
won't stretch in this
Mais ce
direction.
que je vais vous expliquer, si je
What he's
retire
explaining is
ici,
now it stretches in this direction, so
Voilà,
that your
c'est pour le
hand can
gantage
move
de
freely,
la main.
and the glove moves with your hand.
la paire de pouces se fait à part.
Pair of thumbs is made separately.
Parce qu'elle va
from
se
the
monter
glove,
ici.
because it goes on right here. All the pieces of leather are stretched in the same direction. So here you see it doesn't stretch anymore
Donc là,
in the length.
il ne bouge plus. Mais dans l'autre sens, comme
But
le
in the
gant,
other direction, it
c'est pour la
stretches just
flexibilité
like
du
the
pouce.
glove, for the flexibility of your thumb.
Pour les entre-doigts,
For the inner fingers,
il en faut 6 par paire.
you need 6 per pair of gloves.
Donc,
So,
dans tout ce que nous avons
in everything we
dans
have
la
here,
peau, on se sert pour nos fournitures
they use all the same pieces of leather for one pair of gloves for
et on
the same
tire
one.
exactement dans le même sens que le gant et le
They
pouce.
work it all in the same direction as the glove and the thumb. These are the inner fingers of the glove.
Et nous coupons comme ceci.
And they cut it just
Maintenant,
now.
quand les deux gants sont prêts,
When the two gloves are ready,
nous allons les fendre.
they're going to put them in a press.
Ici, c'est la main de fer.
Here's the metal hand.
Nos gants sont numérotés
The gloves are
par
numbered
pointure.
for size.
Nous le positionnons comme ça.
They position it on
Et à
here
base
like
de la
this,
presse,
and then the press pushes
nous
it
arrivons
down, cuts it out.
à ceci.
It comes out of the press like this.
Cela découpe tout.
This is all cut out.
Également, pour le pouce, c'est exactement
They
pareil.
do the thumb the exact
Voilà,
same way.
c'est très coupant.
Bear leather out to add another piece.
Voilà. Donc, après,
So once all the designs
quand
are
les
done,
fantaisies sont prêtes, on va pouvoir les envoyer en couture.
they send them off to get sewn.
Les coutures, vous avez
Different types of stitching they use is
la première couture
the first
brossière,
one is the overstitch,
brossière couture machine.
done by a machine.
Ici, vous avez la couture sellier.
Here you have the saddle stitch.
Voilà. La couture brossière est une couture qui est faite à
Overstitch is
l'envers
done when the glove is inside
et
out,
on retourne le gant après.
so that you
Et
can't see
ensuite,
the
il peut y avoir des
stitching.
finitions à la main.
And then this
Ici,
is
c'est un
stitched
point
by
main.
hand here.
Et si vous voulez voir
You have
le gant qui passe aux mains
the
chauffantes
hand goes to the heated, the glove goes
et on
to the
regarde si
heated
tout va
hand
bien, si les
to make
coutures
sure
sont
all the
bonnes,
stitching is perfect,
si tout a été fait comme il faut.
everything is done completely right.
Et là, on peut les envoyer
And now they get
dans
sent off
tous
to
les
a
magasins
store
du monde entier.
around the world.
The process for making those gloves was just absolutely fascinating to me. Now we're just moving through some of the rest of the exhibit. They had some handbags, some other accessories. And this gentleman is making the Kelly bag. And he's telling us about the construction, the leather. It's quite interesting as well.
We glued we put together the outside of the bag and the inside of the bag. So it's many different steps before that. But we have many different layers of leather. So for the outside, for example, it's not only Epsom leather. So this is Epsom. It's calf skin. On this we glue box leather to make it more rigid. So it's 2 pieces of leather, and then we have a third layer of leather, which is goat skin for this bag. And then we have another layer in the middle for the fronts. So we have 4 different layers of leathers, which is very it's a big sandwich. So yes, they're attached.
Oh man, I like that.
C'est quoi, c'est par rapport à la timidité, tout ça?
It sure is depend where you live.
Your place, but the cracks will be nourished, I mean polished, nourished,
Right.
retained, but the cracks are cracks. There's nothing you can do about it. This is the body of the bag, so you can't change the whole body.
Right.
So it will still show that the bag has lived, but it will look a lot nicer, obviously.
And this has been finished.
This has been finished. It's just lacking the last coat of cream that we don't have here. So there's last one coat to finish. But otherwise, we finished yesterday by the gentleman. And this is for you. It wasn't as beat up as this one, but it did have quite a few scratches too.
Wow. Okay. And this is the 80.
86.
So I need to draw all the design, colors by colors, because each colors become the screen for the print.
So I used to know this, but I don't recall. So which scarf has the most colors in it?
At the day it's 48 colors, but I have an example with 42 here.
Oh, the samurai.
Yes, do you know this?
I love the Hermes scarves.
Wow.
It's a samurai.
That is
And this
very
is
popular.
42 colors,
46 colors.
and all the colors are in the shading. So it's a very long process to draw this type of design. It's a lot of months and near a year for this one, for example.
I believe that.
On average, brown liquid.
I'm fascinated by all of this. It's $30,000.
$30,000.
And that's for the least expensive one. This one is used in the Olympics, so it's more.
And so who buys this?
Yeah, go ahead.
But who buys this?
Ultra wealthy. The top 1%. So the one you're sitting on is used in the Grand Prix du Savoie
Okay.
Hermes 2 years in a row. And they won 2 years in a row.
I'm sure they won because the saddle was.
This is the Olympian one, and it was used in the World Cup in 2019. I need to work on my French, so I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but it's the Hermes Arpege Dressage Saddle.
Yeah. And then if you lift the flap up too, you can see the under quality here. I think, oh, maybe it's just this one. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. And then they aerate it here too. So when you're riding, you know, like you're bouncing, so it aerates.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get like, you know, too sweaty or uncomfortable. And then this one is the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro.
And how much is that one?
I'm not sure. I want to say at least 30,000 too. At least. I know this one's the most expensive one though, because even the quality is different. You know.
Alright, so I am here at this station where we're actually doing some stitching. So they've got the thread, they've got the needles, they've got the little, I don't even know what this is called, but I'm going to find out what it's called. But this holds the leather. This holds the leather in place. And they're going to give us needles and thread. This is what grass. So
What she said, the only thing?
Yeah, that's the only thing. From breaking when I'm sewing, and after also to protect the stitches for a long time are equal. The back needle comes first. This way, put tucking the rough edge. You see? And see, they are well. Because this one I did is I removed the thread, I start all over again because we don't have enough till we finish on Wednesday. We don't have enough samples, so we have to.
Very close?
Very close. You see? You can't now we do
Stick that, put it in there.
stick this in. Then you stick the other side in.
Okay. And then press it. Okay.
You have your book marker.
Yes. Thank you. How did you start working for
Every year they employ people. Every year. So we have something in France we call employment office.
Yeah.
So the announce is always there. You send your CV.
Yeah.
When they check, you can be anything. You don't have to know how to do it. It's during the test they will see your patience, the way you do things, the way you interact. We look a lot of things. You have to be friendly. You have to like to work in teamwork. Teamwork counts a lot, and respect. Your behavior also counts a lot, and they really want to see what you can do with your hand. And we are always like family. All over the world, we call ourselves the Hermes family. Even if I'm not really the family, but we are all family.
Thank you so much.
Voilà, il nous sert à fabriquer nos soies pour les carrés et les cravates.
Very solid,
strong, zero defect, and we use it for carry and ties.
Si vous faites le même business que moi et vous prenez un grade 5A, 4A, 3A, vous aurez toujours l'appellation 100% silk. Mais la main, et non, ça ne sera pas la même.
But if we do the same business and you have a thread 4A, you have a thread 3A, it's going to be silk appellation, but it won't be the same.
Voilà comment le carré, ce carré-là, il a un certain poids, il est très lourd. Et lorsque vous le nouez, il va tenir, il ne va pas se...
This carré is heavy, it has a certain weight, and when you wear it, you make a silk knot. It's not going to fall.
Et le fait de tisser, on va tisser très 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 serré sur la diagonale.
This is the setting gemstone section, and they're showing
It's almost the same tools as for them. Next, I take my pusher tool, which is essentially flat on the tip, and this will help me push the top of the stone and adhere it into the bracelet. I bring my stone, and I bring to the place that I previously drilled at, and I apply a little bit of pressure and vibration so it sinks into the metal. Here my stones are simply placed, they are not yet locked in. Next, I will come and fold the grains over the stone. I will do this with my purling tool, which is hollow on the inside. I place my tool on top of the grain and I do rotating movements.